Welcome to Speed Scene Live TV, the only show dedicated to the sportsman racer. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, Hedman Hustler Headers, M&H Tires, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and TheFote.com. With your hosts, Diana Might, Bruce Barker, Scott Lucky Hudson, Alex Rogio, Bob Beck, Bryant Layton, with Donnie Couch and Dar Hawthorne.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Speed Scene Live, broadcasting live from the studios of the West Coast Funny Car Factory with your hosts, Dar Hawthorne and Donnie Couch.
Hello, everybody. We got a jam-packed show tonight, and Donnie is right over there.
Where?
Hey, he's working on a cigar.
In the funny car?
Oh, there he is.
Hey, how about Good Vibrations? Don't forget them, our sponsor.
Jim Mayer down at Good Vibrations.
DragParts.com.
Got a whole bunch of new Go Fast parts from Aeromotive down there, and I was down there this morning. There's a lot of good things going on. They've got they'll be up at the California Hot Rod Reunion delivering a lot of parts to racers, and we got a jam-packed show. We got Chad Reynolds from Bank Shift on the phone.
Goat Boy?
He snubbed us, man. Didn't drive all the way in from San Bernardino.
You know, Dar, I think we'll have to get back to him when the Hot Rod Reunion. We're doing our live coverage up there.
Yeah.
Got a little plan for him.
Okay. we can
I'll
work
teach
that.
him not to show up at our show. Dang whippersnapper.
And we got Chris Crable, who'll be phoning in, driver of the Northwest Hitter Nitro Funny Car for Bucky Austin and Mike O'Brien. And they've been testing today at a closed test at Famoso. We'll see how much he'll let out about how they did today. We got John Hale, who's been running IHRA all season and having a hell of a good time. And
On his way to Bakersfield.
on his way to Bakersfield as well. We got Mark Metters and Jason Bunker calling in about the new things they're doing at Good Guys for the coming year, adding some drag racing into their car show series. And then we got Will Martin toward around the 45-minute mark. And he'll be talking about his new 79 Dodge Omni funny car. So we got somebody on the phone.
Yeah, who would have guessed it, right?
Chad,
wait here. Let me pick up the correct line. That's probably good television protocol here. Let's go to line
Chad,
two.
how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing okay. What the hell happened to you?
I swear I put it in my computer and my calendar, and I put it in as Wednesday because I'm an idiot.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just pack it up here, and we'll come back tomorrow and do it again.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'll be there at 5:45 tomorrow, which is when
Can't-
I was planning on being there.
Can't believe you snubbed us. What happens if Dar and I don't show this weekend? You're going to have to do that
dude,
live
that doesn't
coverage from the
bother me.
pits.
I mean, really, you guys are overrated most of the time, So,
Oh,
hey.
boy, Dar. That's your buddy.
Hey, all I want to know is, did you show up in the Cadillac tonight? Did you?
No, I did not. I'm waiting for you to show up.
Oh, dude.
and so we could
I
cruise
love the
it.
Caddy. Have you told everybody that you're driving around in a cool Cadillac now?
No, I think they all know,
You're a baller, dude.
Hey, so tell us about Bank Shift coverage at the Hot Rod Reunion, Chad. What could people go? How do they get to see it? When's it on? Give us the scoop, buddy.
Hey, we are going to have the best coverage we've ever had of the California Hot Rod Reunion, and partly because you and Dar, in all seriousness, will be there doing top-end interviews and interviews in the pits. Thanks to the fine folks at Good Vibrations, which is awesome that they are bringing you guys back out, and I know that I'm looking forward to that. So all weekend long, we're going to have all the behind-the-scenes and the dirt, so to speak, and, of course, some of the comedy that I know you two are famous for. And then
It's
every
not
bit
intentional,
of racing
Chad.
action starting on Friday morning. It's going to be cool as hell. We got 3 solid days. The weather is supposed to be beautiful. We're looking forward to a ton of great racing action. And for everybody that, can't make it out to the event, this is what we do. So you just go on to bangshift.com, and starting on Friday morning, there will be a big blog item right there in the middle of the page that says click here to watch. And you can do that, or you can click on the live icon at the very top of the page. Either way, it will get you to the same spot where you can chat and watch the racing and have fun with the three of us.
And that's on bankshift.com, starting nice and early on Friday morning, in color.
In color.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, Chad, are you doing that deal in the pits like you did at the Renteria Brothers pit area last time?
You know what? I hadn't actually even thought about that.
That's why I'm reminding you.
Said that. We might do Thursday night in the pits.
That was pretty damn
I gotta
fun.
be there Thursday and set up scaffolding and do all that stuff in the afternoon and evening. So maybe Thursday night. I guess that'll be the surprise. So all the bang shifters out there, come check us out on Thursday evening, and it could be the cool. I don't know where we'll even be. We'll have to choose. Where do you want to do it, Donnie?
Well, I'm a nitro guy, so we got to find somebody that'll put up with all of us.
Well, I know that
Normally we
Rupert
get kicked
will
out of
put up
pit
with it.
areas, but so we got to find somebody to put up with us.
I'll be up there tomorrow. I'll find a place for us.
There you go. Well, Rupert and Hale, they're always down for it. Of course, Denham's, but I'm in. I don't care.
Well, it has to be a
all
pick.
we need, though, is you need to set it up so that there's a chair on each side of the funny car chassis, and I'll sit in the driver's seat. Okay?
Yeah,
can do that.
right. I don't know if they don't have big cars like that anymore. Mike Burkhart retired his cars.
Oh, you really went there, huh?
Well,
Yeah, I see
we might be
how
able to
it is.
find something in the swap meet area.
Ooh, now that would be awesome. If we pool our pennies together, can we buy ourselves a funny car and run it this weekend?
Yeah, right.
I know a guy that could tune it, though.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, Will Martin.
Oh,
Private
no way.
joke, private
I
joke.
will drive a funny car tuned by Donnie Couch someday. I'm
You
telling
will? Well, we're going to have to find a pit area that'll put up with us, and that, there's some alcohol served in the pit area. Not anybody that's related to Racers for Christ, because I still think they have a restraining order on me. Just saying.
They might. I mean, I've heard rumors, but I wasn't going to bring that up, Donnie.
Well, I know. It's got to
Hey,
be
you know
five
what? I'm really
trailers
excited
away.
About the reunion. It's not only is it Famoso, which is, obviously home for us, but remember, the California Hot Rod Reunion is the first place we ever broadcast live, and that's been
right.
like 6 years ago or something like
Wow.
that.
That's all right.
And I'm really looking forward to the funny car field. What's the last count on how many funny cars are
it
gonna
looks
be there?
like 30-31. I got a call on the way over here from Mark Sanders, and he said that since they ran 255 and 253 at Memphis and didn't hurt anything, and ran some couple of 573s, that they decided not to go back to Seattle and to come directly here. So Mark is laying concrete tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, and flying in Friday morning with his hot rod. The hot rod will be here, but he's flying in to drive it.
Nice.
So a little good drama there, but there's it looks like 30-31, something like that.
Which is just awesome. That's why this nostalgia drag racing scene is the best ever. And I'm excited about the IHRA season. I know that this is the NHRA event this weekend, but the IHRA changing their format a little bit for next year is going to be awesome as well. So, there's no better time to be a fan of the cool funny cars than right now. Not since the 60s and 70s has it been this awesome.
Well, then we're going to hang up on you, because we got Mark Metters on, and he's going to be talking about some of the things they're doing in Good Guys drag racing at 4 events this coming year, which is going to involve funny cars.
And
Yeah.
I love that. And you tell Metters I said hi. Metters and I are good buddies, and that Camaro of his is pretty damn awesome, and he's the real deal. So tell him I said hello, and everybody tune in this weekend, bangshift.com, starting Friday morning. I think it's 8:30 in the morning Pacific time. It's going to be awesome, and if you can't be there live and in person to watch it right there at Famoso, then you better be online with us at bangshift.com.
All right, Chad. Thanks for calling in the show. I know you didn't want to come hang out with us, but we're going to get even with you at that live coverage. We've got a little something surprise for you.
I'm sure you do, and
Yes,
I'm looking
sir.
forward to it, big boy.
All right,
We'll see
Chad.
you
Thanks a
boys
lot.
later.
Thanks for calling in, buddy. We'll see
Yep.
you. We'll see you next 2 days.
Yes, exactly.
All right. See ya.
All right.
Mark Metters.
Hey, when do the Pro Mods run? We're always late to the lanes because we're waiting for Top Fuel cars to clean up the track.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, all
I
you
had
Top
to go
Fuel.
there.
All right, all you Top Fuel guys. I did not say that. All right.
Hey, you got to have thick skin to play this game. We all know that.
Exactly, and I won't go into why you guys left drag racing in the first place on the Good Guys circuit.
Ooh.
No.
Wow.
We just departed for a little while. We needed to take a break and get cleaned up, take a nice deep shower, and then we're back at it. We're all cleaned up, ready to attack it again.
Well, and if you don't know, we've got Mark Metters, who is the head muckety muck at Good Guys car shows and now once again drag racing, and we got Jason Bunker, who's the other guy who's putting on the drag racing as part of Good Guys, with 4 events this coming year in 2015.
Yeah, we got 3 Friday night drags at our staple national hot rod events, which is Indy, Columbus, and Puyallup up in Seattle. Those will be Friday night deals that are in conjunction with our event at the fairgrounds. And then we're doing we're back at Bowling Green in September for a weekend-long nostalgia drag racing event.
That'll be a lot of fun. A great track, great facility there, and a whole lot of fun to run at Bowling Green. So that should be good. Now, I had heard from Jason that you were talking about maybe bringing in some funny cars.
Oh yeah, we got to definitely have a nitro show for sure. Jason's going to be our race director for this year, and hopefully for here on out. He's a nice young man who is deeply immersed in drag racing history. His grandfather actually used to race Pro Mods, a Folsom Flash out of Sacramento, 55 Chevy, and his dad builds race cars, so he's very immersed. He's got the disease just as bad as all of us, so he'll be the lead, taking the lead and dealing with the tracks and the racers, and we're also working with the NDRL. They're going to bring their 4 classes to the event to Bowling Green.
And that'll be just Bowling Green. The other ones will be open, match races and brackets?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, more what the local flavor of whatever city we're in. We'll kind of make some nostalgia older car classes to fit what they're currently doing, and then bring in some nitro, whether it's funny cars or dragsters or altereds or whatever. But have a little nitro show with all the other classes.
That's great. Well, as a guy from Northern California, I hope that you've seen the photos recently of them grinding the track to repave Sacramento Raceway.
Yes, long overdue.
What
over
the
there.
hell's
So
going on up there?
That's great news. I'm glad Mr. Smith decided to put some money back in that place.
It's great to see. There are a lot of teams have opted not to go there because of certain bumps in certain lanes. And this is a great advancement for bringing that track back. Hopefully for some nice fast cars like Pro Mods and funny cars and Top Fuel. I mean, it's going to make it a lot safer.
Absolutely, and that track's always been a fast track.
Yep.
I mean, if you talk to the older racer guys, they've always run really good there. So it's nice to see them put some money back in and get it up to shape and keep everybody a little bit safer. That's
great, man. It's good to hear.
Yep.
Thank you so much, and we'll see. You're coming to the reunion this weekend, right?
Yeah, we're racing the Pro Mod deal. We're out in the shop. Me and Jason are out there putting the car together now. Heading out Thursday morning. Going to go play with all the Nitro guys and check it out. Should be a good weekend.
Hey, Metters, Donnie Couch here. Hey, I love your car, man. That you know me, I'm just a funny car guy, but I love the way that thing looks, sounds, and runs, buddy. So big fan here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a lot of work. I mean, you guys know. I'm not telling that to anybody that doesn't know that, but it's a hell of a lot of fun, that's for sure. Who are you tuning out there, Donnie?
Nobody. I'll be in the tower, and then we'll be doing Bank Shift live coverage. And right now we got Chris Crable on the other line. He was testing up there today, and we're going to phone in and maybe sneak some numbers at us. Hope he doesn't lie about them like he did last time.
Yeah, he got to always keep, can't tell.
Well, thank
all
you.
The cards.
Thank you for calling in on the show, Mark. Good luck to you, and come by and say hello this weekend.
Will do. Say hi to Chris, and good luck to all those guys, too.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mark and Jason. We'll talk to you next week.
Pretty
Bye-bye.
nice, Dar. We got funny cars coming back to good guys. I know,
Boy,
not a full event, but it's a start.
Yeah, it's a good start, and certainly Bowling Green's a great place to be doing that, and that'll be really good for some of the Midwestern cars. But we've already talked. I've already talked with Jason about particularly the race in Puyallup and some of the other races, and we're going to get some of the cars maybe out of Southern California to go up there and race and do some match racing there. So,
Of course, Chris Crable's on the line, but he was the last one to win the Good Guys Funny Car Championship.
that's right, and I remember you had something to do with that,
Maybe
Donnie?
a little bit.
Okay, good.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, Chris,
What's going on, guys?
how'd it go today?
You know, it went really well. We had planned just to make some half trackers, and
Yeah, sure.
the numbers looked good for some low to mid 70s, and we were happy. We had a good test day. So
How's the weather up there, Chris? I heard it's cooled off up there, and the forecast looks good all weekend.
low 80s, high 70s. I think it was a little bit warmer today, but it was beautiful, very manageable, and the wind stayed down, and it's just a great day of racing. So we enjoyed it.
All right, well, cut the bull. What kind of 60-foot times do we have? Come on now.
We had a high nines.
There you go.
And that's kind of, where we're at. This car isn't really 60-foot strong. It runs hard up on the top end. So
Yeah.
we were happy. We were happy with the numbers.
Have you had a chance to work with the new Aeromotive pump yet?
We actually haven't. That's something that we're going to look at in the off season and put on during the testing. But we're excited to do it, and we think it's going to be a great pump. So we'll just get through this year and then put it on for next year.
No, I think that's there are a number of alcohol funny car owners and drivers that are looking at it with a little bit less gallon per minute. But since it's been approved by NHRA, it seems as though there's a lot of interest in it. John Hale's run it some, and I believe he's going to run it this weekend. We have only good thoughts about it. I think it's going to be a great pump for the class, and we're looking forward to running it for next year. Cool. All right. Well,
I can't believe. I thought we were going to get a big report.
Turns
Hey,
out to
we
be a
ran
loss on a plate.
560s. Now they won't even share the information with us, Dar.
All right. Who's already up there? Can you tell us that?
We've got a few cars that have come in. The California Hustlers up there. We've got testing today. We had Mark Lawson with his car,
good.
Mark Lee, and we had the Beachcomber as well, Don Hudson, and of course Mike and Pat Austin and Walt Austin with their 8 fuel car, which is exciting to watch. So, and then also one more car, we had Ron and Andrew Berry with their Pro Mod, which was pretty exciting to watch, that twin turbo deal. That they ran a low 80 out here, 255 or 6.
Wow. Hey, Chris, you're leading the points right now, right? So it's between you and Dan Horan. It's going to be a battle right to the last event. Should be exciting. Are you guys ready to go some rounds?
I sure hope so. Yeah, we've been battling all year with those guys, and they've got a strong car and a good team over there. And I think it might even come down to the final round, hopefully. So it's going to be exciting to watch for sure.
Have you done the math at all?
I have not, and I don't know if I want to do the math. I think just go out and hopefully win the race, and however the cards fall, they do.
That's good. Well, yeah, you've already got a championship, so it's what.
You can never get enough, Dar. You can never get
Exactly.
Yeah, Donnie says that to me all the time.
Exactly. What, you got a championship, or you can never get enough?
No, I can never get enough.
Oh, that's what money from the sponsors. That's what That's what I'm.
That's my department.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. Well, we wish you luck this weekend. We're going to be up there with Bang Shift Live. Of course, we're going to have Speed Scene Live coverage of the winners of the event. So hopefully, we'll get another chance to talk to you up there. And good luck, my friend.
Hey, thanks, guys, so much. It's going to be a great weekend, and look forward to seeing everyone. And, it's going to be exciting. So look forward to next weekend, huh?
Good.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Good luck.
Okay, guys. Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
Chris. Thanks for calling in.
Wow.
Man, We just get the best guests.
I know. And he's at the track already and been testing
And
all
not
day
telling
today.
us anything.
I know. Top secret information.
Yeah, all right.
What's that? I'll take care of him, too, up there.
Maybe there's a reason for us to do a show tomorrow night. We'll have a lot more information.
Chad
Bruce,
might show up, too.
Are you booked tomorrow night?
Well, we
listen.
can make some arrangements.
Listen to this. Ronnie Swearinger went up there a couple weeks ago, ran 570, so he better, forget about those little short track burnouts he's doing. Lay it down, because I know that Ronnie Swearinger's ready for him, and he wants his championship bad.
And this is also one of those, one of the basically the world finals for Heritage Series racing that just happens to be at the California Hot Rod Reunion. And this is one of the first years that it's come down to the final race for particularly the funny car. Tony Bartone's already won Top Fuel, with a killer performance all year. I don't know, was he undefeated? I think he was undefeated.
Yeah.
And, of course, he's going to come out here to seal the deal, make sure that nobody's got any trophies from this year.
He's got enough this year. That car's running good.
And if he and
Steve Boggs,
they're unstoppable.
Exactly.
So it'll be real interesting to see if they've got. It looks like they've got 12 to 14 cars, which will make a fine field, and with the 31 nostalgia funny cars that'll be there, and also the alcohol funny cars is a good contingent that comes out of Canada that puts on a great show as well.
Oh, that's always a good show.
Yeah, so there's
some good-looking cars that come out of that deal.
And there's a full field of A-Fuelers and 7.0 Pro. So there's a hell of a lot to see.
How about the fuel altereds?
I don't know about a fuel alter show.
That.
No, I know it's going to be at the March meet, but I don't know.
Well, maybe if we take a commercial break, we can find out about that.
I'll look on the computer.
Would you look that up?
I will look that up.
I'm a big fuel altered fan, Dar.
Well, then let's.
And then maybe I can light my cigar, get a little time during the commercial.
That'll really mess things up.
I'm just saying.
Oh, man. Shall we do that then?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, we're going to grab hold of a commercial and just whip it good, and we'll be right back. Speed Scene Live.
Hey, my name is Scott Lucky Hudson, and when Donnie and Dar are hosting Speed Scene Live, I watch you every week.
Good Vibrations Motorsports specializes in the parts you need for gas, alcohol, and nitro engines. If you're muscling a funny car or top fueler down the quarter mile, cutting a rooster tail across the lake, or cruising the boulevard, Good Vibrations has the blower and fuel system solutions for your personal ride and race car. Good Vibrations is your injection connection, the largest dealer in the world for Enderley fuel injection, and now a stocking distributor for Aeromotive fuel systems with a warehouse full of Go Fast race parts, an easy-to-navigate online catalog, and they ship worldwide daily. If you want to go fast, really fast, then Good Vibrations Motorsports is ready to hear from you at goodvibesracing.com.
At Aeromotive, we believe that performance means reliability, longevity, and durability. Being the best is no secret. By utilizing aerospace processes, procedures, technology, in-house engineering, true applications knowledge, and 3 generations of track experience, it's easy to see why we're the best. We take great pride in the fact that everything we sell, we design and make in the USA. See our entire line of fuel pumps and related products by logging on to aeromotiveinc.com. Aeromotive. We know it, we race it, we live it.
Welcome back to Speed Scene Live TV, the #1 online drag racing TV show. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and theFote.com.
Welcome back. I'm Bruce Barker. Donnie Couch is right there.
Hello.
Yeah, there's Dar Hawthorne.
And I end up getting a text that says fuel altereds are exhibition only at the California Hot Rod Reunion from some announcer guy who used to work at Famoso and Mike English. And, thanks a lot.
He used to work there?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear him?
No.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it. Oh, God.
I can't work without Mikey.
I know that. Well,
I'll boycott it if Mike's not there.
Yeah, be very principled. Well, I believe we've got a caller coming on, and he's going to talk about this little item I got here, in addition to what he's been doing in the IHRA, the new Aeromotive pump for nostalgia racing, the 20.9 gallon per minute for nostalgia funny cars, and the 20 for Top Fuel. Sorry, my mistake. John Hale's on the phone.
I tell you what.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good, buddy. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm on the side of the road here in lovely Daggett, California.
Hey, you're almost here.
Looking at a beautiful sunset. I fished around in the cooler and got me a lukewarm beer, so I wouldn't make you feel guys feel left out.
Well, we'll make up for it at the reunion in a couple of days.
So you're coming from Memphis, from the IHRA race, John, clear across California, the Hot Rod reunion. We're looking forward to seeing you there, and we appreciate you always pulling over on the side of the road and calling in on Speed Scene Live. Seems like that Tuesday before the race, you're always on the road, but how'd we do in Memphis?
You know, Memphis was really frustrating for us. We made one run on Friday evening. The rain canceled the second session out. We didn't make a run all day Saturday. In Q2 at 11 a.m. on Sunday morning, we ran a 582 at almost 253 miles an hour, which was real close to the mile per hour record. We had the car back down because the car shook hard in Q1 on us. We were a little too aggressive, so we wanted to make sure we would get in Q2, which we did. We qualified number 2. We were going to have Jacobsmeyer in first round of eliminations. We go up there under the tower to fire the car, pull the wires off, car fires and dies. Yeah. We go through our routine, back it down, try to fire it again, nothing. One more time, nothing again. Yeah. Go back to the pits. The shaft in the magneto was broken. Oh. And the bottom of it, rotor doesn't turn on the top. All we had to do was take the green light. We would have wound up in 5th place in points and taken a $6,000 check.
Wow.
So what do you do?
Yeah, that's.
But not only that, we haven't seen the full potential of this Aeromotive pump, which we're really excited to see and win a race with.
Now, you were telling me on the phone the other night that you're seeing, in particular, you're seeing really good flow numbers up on the high RPM range, which is where you want it to be. And
Exactly.
you don't need to disclose any numbers, but you're one of the lead test vehicles on this new pump, and it's really showing a lot of promise according to what you and Guy have both said.
Exactly. We just in Tulsa we had a blower that was down on boost. Memphis we broke the shaft on the mag, so I've got a brand new blower on the car from Littlefield at OB21. I got a brand new mag coming from Spud that'll be here tomorrow. So we're really hoping that we can show what this pump will do. Not only that, we want the $2,500 bonus cash from Aeromotive for winning the reunion.
That's not. This is one of those contingencies that would be very nice to walk home with it in your pocket. Is that if it's not part of the winnings this year is a contingency, it rolls over to the March meet for $2,500. So this is, Aeromotive is very serious about getting into this business. They're making a killer pump that probably 90% of the pro stocks in the NHRA class are using the A3000 pump. And then there are, I heard today that there are a number of inquiries on using this pump in alcohol funny car, and there will be one at the World Finals at Pomona, and it's really taken off. It's really great that there's got that kind of groundswell for a product that's got this much quality to it.
All their pieces are real high quality. All the machine work on them, all the anodizing, just the design of them. You can look at it and tell it's been thought over well. We're just sitting on our hands waiting to get to Baco and put that new mag on there and let this thing rip.
Hey, John, what about Thursday night at the Roadhouse? You going to be there first?
Yeah, Thursday will be a three-way Chevrolet in the afternoon with our hot rod. Joy from the original Roadhouse is going to send a flatbed over to three-way and pick us up, bring us to the kickoff party there. which we love doing every year. And I think she's got a special surprise for me there, and I don't know what it is. But we're going to have the original Roadhouse name on the front of our car.
Nice.
And we're excited about that, and I know she is, for sure.
Well, I know your routine's always been three-way Chevrolet, display, Roadhouse in the evening, and typically that car finds its way to the winner's circle.
You know, we haven't had the best year this year, but it seems like we always get our stuff together at the Hot Rod Reunion. It's been good to us, and it sure is nice to finish the year and sit at home in the winter, finishing up the year on a win and looking at that big trophy and looking out the window and then taking a sip of your beer and looking back at that trophy. And that's what we're going to do again this year.
Yeah, there you go, John.
John, are you going to run IHRA next season?
I am. I'm going to run a little bit of everything, hoping to make my Nitro Guys show happen. We've got authorization from NHRA to film at their events. We have authorization from DRO. So hopefully we can make that happen, and we will still run at the IHRA races permitting.
That's great. That's great. Well, and starting, in a couple of weeks, the IHRA show takes off on MAV TV. So there's
November 6th.
Yeah, there's a lot of drag racing over the winter with the Pro Mod show on MAV TV and also the IHRA Funny Car show. So there's plenty of stuff to do while you're still working on your race car, and move that big screen out into the garage or out in the shop and watch some damn good TV on MAV TV.
Exactly. November 6th, it airs on MAV TV.
We'll be looking forward to that, John. We'll also be looking forward to seeing you at Bakersfield, three-way Chevrolet on Thursday, Roadhouse Thursday night. We'll see you at the Hot Rod Reunion. We appreciate you pulling over on the side of the highway every year and checking in with us and having a little toddy on the side of the road. Don't get caught. And thanks for calling in to Speed Scene Live.
Hey, my pleasure, guys. Man, thanks for having me.
We'll see you soon.
Take care. Good luck.
See you.
Good guy. He's always dedicated to the show there, Dar, and he's always on the road and pulls over in a semi and wherever he's at and does the show, so we appreciate that.
Well, between him and Mark Sanders and Jason Rupert and probably Tim Boychuk, there may not be 4 Nostalgia Funny Cars that have put as many miles on their transporters this year, running IHRA and NHRA and match races and everything else in between. It's real dedication, and it takes a hell of a lot of effort and a very dedicated semi-professional crew to pull that kind of stuff off.
Of course, we can't have Mark Sanders ever on the show. This is only an hour show, so
that's when we go hour 2. That's the Mark Sanders version.
Yeah, we'll have to get another show for him.
Well, we do have a couple of videos that Donnie and I shot down at the Cruising for a Cure down in Costa Mesa. What was it? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah,
2 weeks
Cruising
ago?
for a Cure, largest one-day car show.
Great car show. I mean, they had over 3,000 cars in there, and Lucky was down there, and the guys from Hedman were down there, and Good Vibrations. But we did a couple of interviews that we're going to let those run now and take a look.
Check it out. Hey, Donnie Couch and Dar Hawthorne here for Speed Scene Live. We're down in Costa Mesa, cruising for a cure. You got a lot of cars here, Dar, but not as many as we're going to have on the property at Bakersfield.
No, there's a lot of really cool, really shiny cars here, but we'll see an amazing amount of nitro cars and a lot of other A-fuelers and 7.0 Pro kind of cars up at the reunion this year. It's going to be an amazing thing. There's probably be 30, 35, maybe 40 nitro cars, and most of them funny cars, and that's what makes a difference for us.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes a difference. So we're saying 40 funny cars, 16 top fuel dragsters, usually 12. Fuel altereds, right? That's always a good show. But one of our favorites, the funny car class, we got Alex Miladinovic, right? We're not going to try to do that. Alex, Saturday Night Nitro, you came out, put one of your best career shots out on the track.
Yes, sir. It was a proud moment for my team, and we had a good time out there. The crowd was great. The fans were awesome, and the car starting to come around. We're real happy.
So you're going to be at the Hot Rod reunion, right?
Yes, sir. My truck makes it over the hill. I will be at the reunion. She's old, but she's not slow. We're going to be there. We're excited.
Well, you got to have your Auto Club card, right? Make sure if you break down,
AAA,
get there.
They'll get me home.
Or you can call Dar Hawthorne. He's got a towing service on the side.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's good stuff.
We'll get you over there. You're one of the fan favorites. Hot for Teacher funny car coming out. Alex, we wish you luck.
Thanks a lot. Well, looking forward to seeing you there, everyone. Hot Rod reunion. We'll be there. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
That was a great show, Dar, that day, a one-day event.
And Alex is a great guy. He works so many car shows. He works every one of his sponsors that he's got. He has got a really strong involvement where he goes down and does hospitality and shows off the car for company picnics and all kinds of stuff. So he's a real dedicated racer and a very fun guy. And his wife Marcy's a real sweetheart too.
Well, he hasn't had his license that long in the car. He's doing a great job. He's a great kid. They got a nice, simple, clean operation, and they're making gains every time they come out. They run a little better, and they're not highly funded, but they run well.
They spend their money well. And also now we've got another video here with Charlie O'Neill, who's got the Fighting Irish nostalgia funny car Camaro, and he's going to tell you about what he's doing this year for the reunion.
Hey, we're rolling here at Cruisin' for a Cure, and I got Charlie O'Neill with me, a legend in nitro racing, particularly in Southern California.
Not really. But a wannabe.
But he's got the Fighting Irish Camaro, driven by Rick
Rogers. Yeah.
And but you've got something else coming out that's just coming out of the paint shop in the next week or so. What's that?
I have a new rear-motored nostalgia top fuel car. I took the motor combination out of the funny car because we put Rick Rogers' Donovan in my car, in the Camaro, and now we're going to see if we can get this rear motor top fuel class going again. There's a couple guys that have cars, and we're just going to try it. It's just painted up all multi-greens like the Fighting Irish, so there'll be 2 Fighting Irish cars.
So there's Mike Stewart's car, there's Brad Thompson's car, and there's one out of Utah?
There's the one out of Utah, and there's 2 or 3 others that are sitting in garages that are hoping that something will happen.
I know I've seen a couple of backyards around Southern California where there's some rear-motored chassis just sitting out there.
And there's some guys that are talking about putting some motors together and doing that. There's the controversy, are they really nostalgia cars? Because you've got the front motor cars, and they're really the ones to like to watch. But the rear motor cars came about because of a bad accident that Don Garlitz had, and I think it's something that the people will enjoy watching.
Well, too, there are a lot of people in their 30s and 40s that never saw a front motor top fuel dragster run.
No, that's true, and they need to see them because they are really the ultimate in drag racing to watch, to see these drivers behind these motors that are a dynamite waiting to go off. And that's what it's all about.
That's really cool. I mean, this is Todd Lysenko's old car?
This is Todd Lysenko's old car, and it's a 2011 Victory car, so it's not really an old car, but it's going to look the old style. It's a short wheelbase, small wing, and we're just going to see what happens.
That's cool. And the Fighting Irish will be at the reunion?
The Fighting Irish will be at the reunion with both cars.
Excellent. Yeah. Great to see you. Thanks for coming on Speed Scene Live.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Charlie's a great guy, and boy, his commitment to nostalgia racing is amazing with the Camaro that's driven by Rick Rogers, and then he bought Todd Lysenko's rear-motored top fueler and has repainted it as the Fighting Irish.
Well,
and that should be a hell of a 2-car team.
That Fighting Irish Camaro with Rick Rogers, they're making some gains with that car. Rick's a good guy. Of course, he owns that motor. He's been around it. He's had that motor in other cars and ran 570s. So look for big things out of that team, Dar.
No, it's really great to see, and particularly I'm a big fan of rear-motored top fuel, and it's moving slowly, but it's picking up a little bit of steam, and it looks like there are 5 or 6 of them across at least the western United States right now. And as my son has always pointed out, Dad, I never saw front-motor top fuelers run.
Well, all I know, Dar, is I got a phone call from Dan Pastorini, and he'd like to drive one of those nostalgia rear-engine dragsters. And anybody out there, let's hook him up.
It's always nice to be a facilitator in one of those kind of deals, you know? And just sit back and take pictures, right? Or video. Take video. So, and I also wanted to talk right now about our friend Kevin Stith at Stith Printing and Legends of Nitro. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we both got him on our sleeves.
With the nice shirts.
Look at that. Look at that.
Very nice shirts. Wouldn't go to anybody else. Does a great job for a lot of teams. And besides the T-shirts, does the embroidery and the... You like that?
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a close-up there.
Yeah,
let's get that sleeve there.
Jeez, what size is it?
Is it? Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, look at those four.
But Kevin sent along 3 designs for his new Legends of Nitro line. He is and picked up and moved the whole company to Carson City, Nevada. One of the evacuees from California.
He and Toyota, and the list grows.
And Phoenix Industries, and do I need to go on? But he's just done this new Pluger and Geiger shirt, which is a major retro shirt, absolutely beautiful. I've got one, beautiful, and he's got one for the Hawaiian Top Fuel dragster as well, with a snake sitting in there. He's got them in blue and black, and then he's also got. I just blanked on the third one there, the Schultz and Glenn car.
Schultz and Glenn.
So
these are gorgeous, man.
You know, the artists down there, Kerry and Scott Carter, do an amazing job, and they really do remain faithful to the original colors, and have put out a really great line of nostalgia shirts. And he'll have his trailer. He has acquired his trailer back. He swore he was never going to go on the road again, and Kevin bought back his trailer, and he has already got it parked up at the reunion. And Legends of Nitro and Stith Printing has got a lot of brand new shirts, so make sure you stop by when you do come to the reunion, or go online and check out their Legends of Nitro line.
Dang.
Hey, Dar, maybe he can make us some West Coast funny car factory shirts. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're working on that, Donnie.
I know. For 3 years now, they're going to
Profit
be
Center.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
3 years in the making.
Hey, it took us 5 years to build our Model A. Come on.
Well, no rush here, huh, Dar?
Yeah. Well, we'll go into commercial break here, and then we'll come back with another guest and a couple more videos.
If you want to go fast, really fast, then Good Vibrations Motorsports is ready at goodvibesracing.com.
For over half a century, Currie rear-end components have been twisting out the torque and taking the punishment. And the new Currie lineup is stronger than ever. Some of the world's most capable, hardest-working vehicles depend on Currie gears, which is why you can too. Street cars, hot rods and resto rods, drag cars, rock-crawling four-wheel drive vehicles, whatever you're piloting, Currie expertise and rock-solid design means the parts will do their job, so you can do yours. Check out Currie's custom rear ends, featuring a full line of upgrades, components, and installation options. The Currie Crate rear ends lineup offers ultra-strong construction on third members and carrier assemblies. And other underside parts, like correct link steering systems, keep your four-wheeler pointed where you want it. Add in a wide variety of solid, purpose-built suspension and brake components, and you've got one tough, ready-to-go machine. Grab a hold of a Currie rear end. Talk to the experts at 714-367-2679 or view the complete line online at currieenterprises.com.
M&H Tires, makers of racing tires that give you the best bite for the buck. You've paid a lot for that horsepower. Make sure you use it all. M&H Tires has the best compounds available for maximum traction. Go to mandhtires.com. That's mandhtires.com. Buy direct and save at the website and mention the Speed Scene for a 5% discount. That's right, mandhtires.com. Call them at 661-324-4773. M&H Tires has tech guys ready to answer your questions or to recommend the best tire for you. Slicks or DOT. M&H Tires has it all. M&H were the first to create racing tires for muscle cars and also the first to create racing tires for sport compact cars. Legendary M&H Tires. Shop online. Mention the Speed Scene and save 5%. Get the best racing tires great personal service, and save 5%, go to MANDHTires.com or call them at 661-324-4773. MNHTires.com.
I'm Cade Poe. I'm Maverick Moy. And you're watching Speed Scene Live.
Hi, I'm Robert Overholser, driver of the California Hustler, and you're watching Speed Scene Live.
Welcome back to Speed Scene Live TV, the #1 online drag racing TV show. Brought to you by Curry Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and theFote.com.
Good to be back just in time for you to be back with us. Something like that. Bruce Barker here, Don Harthorne there.
Hello there.
There's Donnie Couch there. It's one of those shows. It's just look at the time, man. We're running out already.
I'm amazed, and we are all. Oh, now we're almost exactly on time, and we got Will Martin on the phone. He is owner of a pretty nice funny car, and I believe Murph McKinney chassis. Is that correct?
Yeah. Good evening, guys. It's a Murph McKinney car, and we got a lot of good things coming up next year.
Well, you've been running a Mustang that's painted with CP. Is it CP Carrillo on the side?
Yeah, originally started out with a primary sponsorship from Multistack, and that kind of evaporated, and we went in a different direction. We got some help from our good friends down at CP Carrillo, and for the last event that body comes out at, it's gonna have my father's name on it with Jam Air Special to kind of retire that name as we transition to our plans in 2015.
Well, and speaking of your plans in 2015, you emailed me a rendering of a pretty hot-looking car.
Ooh.
The 79 Dodge Omni Speed Racer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We got that 79 Dodge Omni 0124 coming out next year, and it's created quite the buzz on the internet in the last 24 hours. I was just sitting down talking with Gary Beck before I got on the phone, and we were looking at some of the pictures from his past, and it's kind of funny. We were looking at the Wall of Fame in the garage, and there's a picture of Dale Armstrong on there. So quite honored to be representing the late Mike Case and Tom Anderson, and Dale's still with us. And I called Dale to talk about it a few weeks ago, and he was kind of very shocked and humbled that someone wanted to do it. But I mean, a lot of people from the 70s and early 80s remember that great string of cars, and we're very honored to be able to bring back the Speed Racer name with Mach 3 Motorsports in 2015.
Well, you and I have been talking too, and found some interesting photos from the 1980 Winter Nationals of Roland Leong's King's Hawaiian Bread car, and I spoke with Roland this morning, and he said, that wasn't an 80. We built that all during the year of 1979. And,
It's kind of interesting, you and I have talked a little bit offline and such, and I've had some of the track photographers from Pomona and Orange County. Back in the day, I've had some people email me photos of 79 Omni Pro stock cars, and we even went and did some digging on eBay this morning and got some sales literature and some sales videos on YouTube of the Omni. For some reason, the body police are coming out on this Omni, and we could call it a Plymouth Horizon, a Dodge Challenger, or anything in between. They all look the same. It's just renderings always look a little bit different than the final product. But Troy Martin and Bob Rossetti at Funny Car Fabrications back in Pennsylvania, they did a fantastic job with this body. The Chi-Town Hustler has been running this body over an IHRA, and they had great success with it. And our original plans were to do a white Jam Air car was the original plans. Unfortunately, with my dad's health deteriorating and his plans changing, our plans have changed, and so we're just this is the next step of evolution, and we're really excited to be representing CP Carrillo and Prolong Super Lubricants and Phoenix Industries and Dave Gaskets and FIE and just all the great people that have backed us. We don't get rich doing these things, and it's a very expensive hobby, and since we don't have that corporate backing anymore, we're trying to do something that's going to be crowd worthy and get a good fan base, but more importantly, give back to the kids. And my little guy sees that car on the computer right now, he gets all excited, and his stepmom's got a lot of cool things in store for the kids next year, and we're not going to let all the cats out of the bag, but it's going to be a must-stop pit area for anyone under 10 years of age, that's for sure.
Well, you also have been working with Phoenix Industries on developing some changes and modifications and improvements to the fuel system. I know you can't say much, but you're also a test vehicle for Phoenix Industries and Bill Paddock.
Yeah, we are, and we thank our good friend Dar Hoffman for helping facilitate that. It's the deal where Bill Paddock, he's one of the forward-thinking minds in the sport, and he's got a lot of experience back with sprint cars and stuff like that. And we've kind of been sitting back, and people think, oh, nitro, let's throw more percentage at these cars and throw a ton of blower at them and see if they'll live. And unfortunately, with a 21-gallon pump, that's just not going to work. Now, if we could do something like what Graham Callan was doing down in Australia and feed these things 35-gallon pumps, we'd have a lot better racing and a lot less carnage. But that's just my opinion. But that we're excited with working with Bill on it. We've got some new things in the works that will be available at the March meet of 2015, is what I'm hearing, as long as our product development testing goes well here in the off season, and we're excited about it.
Well, it's great. I did take a look at what you guys are doing, and yep, we're all sworn to secrecy. But you've got a lot of development work to do on it, and thanks. Hey, and thank you for calling. Looking forward to seeing your stuff next year, and it's pretty cool to see a tribute car like that.
No, we appreciate it. We'll let one tidbit out of the bag. We don't want to give all the secrets away, but our first run with the car, with the new fuel system on it, we saw an 18% increase in flow at the motor over what conventional fuel systems were. So we're definitely on the right track, and we'll see what that happens. But you never know. My old man called me this afternoon, and he's got a wild hair preserver. He said we might end up showing up in Bakersfield, or if not, we'll be over in Phoenix doing some testing this weekend. But there's one thing for certain, that 69 Mustang will be on the track this week, and we're just not exactly 100% sure. We just got our uncle out of the hospital too, and so we're just trying to make sure he's taken care of as well.
Good. We'll give him our best, and appreciate you calling in, and we'll see you this weekend.
Okay, bud. Thank you.
Guy's got some good-looking cars, Dar.
Yeah,
that Jam Air Special, that latest, all his cars, even his dad's cars. And Will Martin's got these nostalgia cars now, but they always have great paint jobs.
No, it's and the stuff he's working on with the guys at Phoenix, who knows? We've got a couple of more videos here, and one of them is Scotty Lambert, who just happened to win at Havasu this weekend.
Wow, it was incredible boat racing at Lake Havasu, Lucas Oil Drag Boat Series. I went out there with Eddie Knox. We ran 260, came out with a new national record, backed it up at 262. First round, Scotty Lambert, the Spirit of Texas, David Kirkland's boat, goes 265, quickest run in history. The only savior was we kicked the rod out, lost in round one, and they were going to go on. They needed to back that record up, but the wind came in, so they had to. It was down to the finals, and they declared Scotty the winner, and he didn't get to back up the record, but there's one more race this year at Phoenix.
So what's the record now?
262 by Eddie Knox.
Yeah,
so
that's hauling.
Here's a little interview with the winner. Scotty Lambert, you're getting the trophy. You and David Kirkland. Unbelievable performance today at 265. Got a leg on the record. I know you guys wanted to run again so you can back it up, but hey, not a bad day.
Oh, no. We got this MAV TV Spirit of Texas team into the winner's circle out there, with a little luck out here. I would have really loved to win the finals, go run against Brian and see if we can get a little bonus points, lead on him, and a possibility of getting that record. But, that's racing. I'm happy to come out of here with the win, and we still got a lot of parts left for Phoenix.
Well, you guys put a shot heard around the world today with that 265, so we know you guys have the capability over here, and it's been a struggle this year, but it looks like it's all coming together for you. David, you ought to be a happy boat owner.
Well, I'm happy today. I wasn't yesterday. We ran down through there and shooting the spark plugs out, and we went to bed last night scratching our heads, and we didn't know what to do. And then finally he says, that thing has got it in it. Let's don't do anything. Let's just go try it again. And it turned out pretty good for us.
Yeah, well, one good run takes away all the bullshit, right?
Yeah, it takes it away. Makes it feel good then, It cures cancer.
Yeah. Hey, so for Speed Scene Live, he's Scotty Lambert, David Kirkland, Spirit of Texas. They're taking home the trophy here at Lake Havasu today. Yeah, it was a great win for that team down there. And
Donnie, you said there's another race coming at Phoenix. You know the date
but
on
it's
that?
on the Halloween weekend.
Ooh.
Same week as the Vegas race at NHRA Vegas race. So
you just can flip a coin or go to all of them.
I'm going to be at the Couch Halloween party. Mrs. Couch is not going to let me race that weekend. Darn it. But hey, while I was down there, you guys remember we had Chip Foose on and Cowboy Bob not too long ago talking about the Phoenix fuel converter, and we ran into Cowboy Bob at the Havasu boat race, and we got an interview with him. Havasu Lucas Oil drag boat races. Bob Kaufman, we normally see you with the Coletta camp at the NHRA trail, but my friend, you've got some interest here in Eddie Knox's problem child.
Well, we certainly do. We're a huge fan, number one. Number two, we're a huge supporter, and we're going to continue to support the effort. Come out and see a lot of great friends. Get to see some. I used to be involved in drag boat racing, as you know, in top fuel hydroplanes, but seeing everybody here, it's just a completely different feel than it is with top fuel drag racing. Both are equally awesome to be around, but it's really nice to see. It's more of a relaxed atmosphere than it is, running top fuel with Connie.
Well, we had you and Chip Foose on the show. He came out with the Phoenix fuel converter.
Right.
He challenged me to put it on my truck.
Right.
Took it to Chip Foose's shop.
Right.
Put it on there. Was at 13.8 miles a gallon. Now I'm getting 18.1. I'm a believer.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Donnie. I'm glad we made you a believer. It's the real deal. It's no magic dust. It's no waving wands. But you install it on the vehicle. The lifetime expectancy is somewhere around 20 years. So the ROI on the product is, depending on how many miles you drive it, the ROI on the product is somewhere right around that 6-month period, something like that. And it continues to work. It's awesome.
Well, I've heard nothing but good about it. Of course, everybody can go to fuelconverter.com on the website and look it up. And I know you're tied in with Chip Foose. You guys are going to have a big splash at the SEMA show.
Yep.
So we'll be looking forward to that. And what's in the future for Phoenix Fuel Converter?
Well, currently we're negotiating some things with the military. We're also experimenting a little bit with aviation fuel, which looks really promising. We're going through a protocol test now for natural gas for using in boilers, hotels, things of that nature. And it looks as though it's going to be quite the product in that arena. So it's going to get very busy very fast. So we're pretty happy about that.
All right, folks. Well, hey, he's Bob Kaufman, Phoenix Fuel Converter. Thank you for watching Speed Scene Live.
Thank you.
Dang, there you have it.
Wow, what a weekend. What a show.
Yeah, well,
man, we jammed a lot in the show tonight, Dar.
And we got a hell of a lot still to do this week.
Yeah, I know.
I'm heading up to Bakersfield tomorrow at noon and get a good parking space. Got a toter home to sleep in, so I'm in fine shape. And then on Thursday we'll start recording some things for Chad for Bank Shift for downtime or an occasional oil down on the track. But so
top fuel? Is that what you said?
I did not say that.
Okay.
I only was speaking of oil.
Oh, oil. Well,
in case it happens.
Well, when you said oil, I thought top fuel.
No.
Just saying.
And then also we're going to.
And I only said that because Adam Sorokin wouldn't be on the show tonight.
Yeah.
We invited him, one of our favorite guests. We love the top fuel guys, but had to rib Adam a little bit.
Yeah, and if he was here, we wouldn't be talking quite that way. But we're also going to do some interesting stuff for a couple of tire companies, particularly on the funny cars, to focus some video cameras on the rear slicks so we can see how things are working through the quarter mile in high speed at 60 frames per second so that we can slow things down and see if there's chunking, if there's blistering, how things are happening on a track that's as good as Famoso, which is 1,320 feet of concrete.
There you go. Is that thanks in part to Replay XD, the fine folks at the camera company?
That is correct. They've loaned us 2 cameras that we will be using on both Goodyear's and on Mickey Thompson tires, and we'll see how they go.
Well, how about it? Man, we're out of time already, Donnie Cow.
Well, hey, it's been a great show. Thanks to Good Vibrations Motorsports for having us on. Tomorrow I'll be on Sam Oxer Jr. radio show with Jim Overhopper, Coletta's crew chief, and we're also going to have Cowboy Bob on that show, and Scotty Lumbert, the winner from Houston, or Havasu. Sorry. And then we'll just be in Bankship the rest of the week live.
and don't forget to take a look at Good Vibrations and the new pumps from Airmotive for just about any application.
Nice.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
All right. This has been a presentation of the West Coast Funny Car Factory. All rights reserved, including the right to watch the show again, which is no longer reserved. You can just watch it. The encore presentation coming up next. Thanks, Good Vibrations. Donnie Couch there. There's Dar Hawthorne. I'm Bruce Barker, and we'll be back next week right here at Speed Scene Live.
Speed Scene Live TV,
show,
the
guys.
#1 online motorsports TV show. Brought to you by Curry Racing Rear Ends, M&H Tires, Hedman Hustler Headers, Aeromotive Fuel Systems, and TheFoat.com.